Hey you guys and hey you girls, welcome to part 44 of Nova Zembla here in City Skylines. Haha, yeah. The game becomes pretty slow right now and yeah, I noticed it when I was building off screen because in the previous episode I've been busy in this area. Remember this area here below this? To get more residential, and well, I prepared this area. As you can see, a lot of have changed since the previous episode, and I knew that everything is going really at a slow pace. I mean, look at these ships, you know, they're even going slower than the Titanic, except they are not sinking. But anyway, still I managed to create more residential areas and some commercial areas, and we got back medium demand for industry. So that means like that, yes, we can now build our oil industry, and I hope I'm able to pull it off because, like I said in the previous episode, this map is becoming pretty full actually, all the way up until here and here and a part here and a part here and this huge forestry area over here, farm area over here, and now all this residential stuff over here. And I even added more stuff to it, more transportation as well. For example, these ferry lines, as you can see, I added a ferry line into here. I think you would be able to see some. Yeah, there's a ferry going. There, he has like 0 passengers, but who wants to go here? I mean, I don't know, but anyway, and also I put the ferry through this. Yeah, you can see here 1, 2. They're going through this canal system which I built in here. So yeah, I was, a little bit of trying out a few things, and it kind of works. And I also added, but I don't know where it is. I have to figure it out where it is, where I even put it. A helicopter service area, but where did I put it? So let me figure that out, please. Helicopters. Let me see. Where do we find those things? Under here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Look, you see the purple line over here. This is the depot, and this is no starting point. We have a point here, and they fly to here, and then they fly to. Yeah, that's basically it. Just a little round, around the corner. So helicopters will land here at this spot. And there are a few people waiting here, actually. Ooh, look at that. How many are there waiting? Let me check that out. Line 1. Okay, let me see. Ooh, that's a lot. But I've seen, in previous videos that if you apply too many helicopters, that there can be a helicopter jam. But I think we can add a few more. I think 8. Yeah. Let's check out the other line. This one. Also a lot of them waiting. Okay, then we make it also 8. And here comes one helicopter. Ooh. Yeah. Everybody getting on board. All 500 people. Well, at least they like it, so I'm happy with that. Okay, by further ado, I also did some changes over here, and first of all, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start, because I added this trumpet exchange, so I could take this road further towards that area, and I see that there is a little bit of issue over here, which is caused by the parallel road mod. It's a lovely mod, but it has the disadvantage that it has the biggest disadvantage that it disconnects from time to time, where you want to connect stuff. And I did not even lane mathematize this thing. Not that it's really needed currently. Okay, come on. Let's anarchy. Yeah, now let's keep this straight and simple. Just here, Shift S. Here, Shift S. And here a Shift S. I think that's enough, for the whole situation. Yeah. Okay. Now, if we go on further, you see I entered here a Timbo exchange here and also hooked on this transport airport to here, so they can go here and then they can get back also as well. And this road is going through this Timbo exchange, and I did do some lane mathematics on this thing as well. I did not do it on the trumpet exchange over there, but I did do it on this thing. And I also added like a very fat road over here, so I was like okay, bound to the 4-lane road over here, but it does not really matter. So let's follow this road here, and then we get to this lovely looking thing. Look at this, I designed this thing myself. Well, what to make of it? Yeah, indeed. But it does allow to do everything, by the book. You can just, if you come from this end, you can just go straight on. Yeah. If you want to get off, you go off here, and then you can make your choice here by going to here, and then you go to the left to there. Or you're going from here, and you're going to the right, and you end up on this roundabout. You see? This very big, well, actually oval about. And those will bring you off here, and I applied all the lane mathematics that is needed, as you can see by this node intersection stuff, what I did there. And also here I did it, I applied it, really looking nicely, And then here they switch from the 3 to 2 lane, to the other side, because this is reversed, because they are entering from this side. And also here they get back into this 8-lane road. I mean, this is like a huge road actually. And I did also a test. Well, I did not really a test, but I was curious because I was thinking, if you have such a big oval about, yeah, and you have this kind of traffic coming in, and you always have traffic that is driving on this road, I was thinking, what would happen if you just apply this? I mean, there is still a node available here. If these guys, for example, they come from here, they are forced to go to the middle road, they can just switch back to this road if they want to get off. But then, you always make sure that these guys, who are coming from here, they can always get onto it. Right? Makes sense, right? So I did this to all places where these guys are coming on, only those two, and they can always drive on, basically. And it's just a test. I mean, this thing is not very heavily used at the moment because the oil industry is not in place yet. And here I'm going to put the unique factory area. And in the previous episode, I said like I want to put the oil industry here in the unique factory over there. But it was a better idea to put it over here because if I put the oil industry here, then I have like the forestry over here and the farm over here, and okay, the ore is over here. And I mean, look at this, it's very well connected, and I can also put like a separated train connection from here to here through this area and then through this oil area, and then make them come all together in this unique factory area. Oh my god, this is going to be exciting. I hope my game will not crash because yeah, like I said, it's already limping on the verge. So let's not waste any more time, and let's zone this area. Oh, a lot of oil. Oil. I'm going to apply the same technique I applied at the farming industry. For some reason I like that with the roundabouts. It worked pretty well actually. no complaints there. So, okay. We drag this all the way to there, so we are sure that this is a complete oil area. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's turn this name into the original name called Oil 2. Very original. Right, now let's get kicking. This road, we need to put that into a roundabout to make a an area. Okay, so we need a roundabout. Okay, Control O. I need a big roundabout, so it will be a 4-lane roundabout. 4-lane. Highway barrier. Highway. Yeah, that's the one. And we select the free cursor mode. Yeah, elevation we put at 0. In radius I put at 8.8. Yeah, that's a very big one. Yeah, you know, actually I make the radius even bigger. Yeah, because this 8-lane road here is a very big road. So let's put this in the middle like that. Now we will close that up. And what we will do now is check out where are the nodes. And we can do that with TMPE by clicking this button. And yeah. Look at that. So we have to turn the roundabout a little bit. Okay. By selecting this. And we turn it so we can hook it on to these nodes. Because when we do that, then we get no deformations of this roundabout. So is this aligned in the middle? I think so. Yeah, it's looking very proper. So that's very nice. Great. So now I'm selecting the 4-lane road, which will be this one. And we connect it from here to there and from there to there. Oh, that's looking perfect, guys. Okay, so you go on and you go on. And Shift S. No lane turning, please. Thank you. Okay. Now I want to do this the same way as I did the farming industry over here. Maybe not as massive. Yeah. So it will be a lot of roundabouts in this place. Okay, and I need big roads. Big roads. I'm thinking yeah, this road is too big. I'm thinking about what would be just this one. Shall we take this one? Yeah, I think it's big enough. So let me have a look. We have like a node here and we have like a node there, which is not entirely in the middle. Well, I'm kind of surprised by that. Okay. Now, if you want to add a road not to a node of a roundabout, yeah, you will deform the roundabout. Now you can prevent that by picking a random road like this and connect these nodes together by any other node like this, and this one by that one. You have to use Anarchy, by the way, otherwise you cannot cross them to each other. And make that by that, and make this go by disco, I don't know, by this, it's fine. Yeah. And this by that. Now you will not deform that roundabout. Okay. Now let's take this road. And I want this road to be straight, you know, in relation to this one. So I make a temporary road from here, 90 degrees. And we go up 90 degrees here as well. And let's take this road. No, let's take it from here. Let's see. Where is exactly the middle point of this thing? It's roughly about here. So this is a little bit of eyeballing. I think, yeah, that will do nice. Now, this is like insane anarchy, but it does help. Look, you see, now I found the middle point also there. And even, I think it will help Oh, okay, this is already no, is this going up? Oh man, I like messing around with this stuff. This is crazy. Yep, thank you. Okay, now we are going to delete this stuff, and the whole schmuck inside. Oh man, I love that sound. Look at that, we have like, oh, now I made a, I had to connect this first. Oops. Well, you know what? I'm going to use the move it mod, and I say like, okay, let's move this just a tiny bit. I mean, nobody sees it. I know nobody has saw it, right? You did not see it, right? Okay, let's get this thing in. Let's remove this, and this, and we have, yeah. Okay, now later we can use the node controller to, no, we do not do it later, we do it now. Control M. Oh, wait a second, remove the bulldozer, Control M. And, oh, wait a second, Control M. Wait, okay, we use the node controller, Control M, by making these, you know, these corners a little bit more sloped, cornery. How do you call that actually? 20, 25? Is that a good? Yeah, that's a nice size. Okay, 25. We enter that here. 25. Enter, and also here. 25. Yeah, that is nice. Okay, Control M to remove it. Thank you. Now let's do also that roundabout, then we have that fixed. Control Shift Enter. Normal wise that would do everything. Yes, one off, and here we don't see anything. Aha. We don't see any connectors. Okay, so let me take this thing again. Okay, I think maybe, yeah, here they come. Okay, nothing to do about it. So this one has to be a little bit tighter. I think it's because there's a node pretty close by, I suppose. Yeah, here is the culprit. This node is pretty close by. That's the reason, because I move this and then you get this stuff. Okay, we will live. Now I'm thinking, since this is a 4-lane highway roundabout, I'm thinking about saying 2 lanes for off and 2 lanes for going on, and we will do the same over here. Like that, yeah, and also here 2 lanes off, 2 for on. Oh, and on this side we do also the same. Oh, get over here, you. I think that is the best option, because you have then divided this into the best option possible. So let me check this out. You, no, not you, and you are selected. Okay. Pick your lane, and pick your lane. Aha, look at that. Now let's have a look. Where are we going to put that main building? Well, it's not even that important. Let's make this longer, all the way to the end. And you know what? The main building is not even that important. The main building is just, well, the main building. It's just something you put on the road and you'll be done with it, like that. Let's get to the industry, oil industry. You grab the main building and you plunk it down and you forget it forever. A maintenance building. You know what? I never actually read this, because, you know, in all the industry so far, I always used one oil industry maintenance building because I thought that would be enough. But when I'm reading this, it says each maintenance building increases the storage capacity of industrial buildings by 5%. Auxiliary buildings need to be placed inside industry area. I see. So if you have more of these things, then what do they cost, by the way? 144 per week. Okay, let's put 2 of them. Right? Okay. Now, let's see. We are going to create a huge grid. And before doing so, let's first... oh yeah, these pumps are not that big. And how much... Oh yeah, these are the... Okay, these are the silos. Okay, and then we need the Napa cracker stuff. Okay, now let me think a little bit, because when we are creating the unique factory area, it would be nice to have to have those warehouses for all that stuff around here or here, at least on this side. That would be nice to have. So first of all, let's just make a grid of these these roads, like let's say 40 by 40. Would that be enough, or is that too small? I don't know. Let's see. How big are these? These are the biggest. These are pretty big, you know, these silos. Yeah, and if you take the size of the roundabout, I think yes. I think we need to make the roads a little bit bigger, so we add another 10. Yeah. We make them 50 by 50. So no, wait a second. These are just connecting roads. How big will we make them? 20? No, that's too short. 30. Yeah, 30. 30 is a nice number. Okay. So we have 50 by 30. 50. And then, let me see. 30. 50. 50 by 30. And here we go again. Anarchy arrow. And you go there. Maybe if I turn anarchy off, that helps for a moment. Okay, 50. Yep, by 30. Yep. So yeah, I saved you the tedious process of building this grid, and I will also save you the tedious process of building all these roundabouts. You know, all these roundabouts with the giveaway signs and all the priority signs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I definitely would say for you it will be a moment. I mean, because I will make a nice time lapse of it. And yeah, I will place in all these roundabouts. And like I said, the most of the factories will be down here, with also the warehouses also down here. I mean, it will be all collected here, and I think there will be maybe a harbor over here, and also a harbor over here for export. And eventually, like I said, I will hook up all these industries together. So everything will be like coming together in this area for the unique factories area. I mean, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be absolutely glorious, because we are going to produce so much nice things. Yeah, the only thing I'm a little bit, I'm not sure of. I hope every unique factory will fit into here. If not, then I will just, break down all this mountain. I don't care. Or yeah, I can also use a part of this area also as well. Yeah, I think it will fit. You know, I thought that this would not fit either, and I had like space also, and this also I thought, I thought that I had lack of space, but in the end, it was no problem. Okay, guys, so, sit back and relax while I'm going to plunk down a whole bunch of roundabouts. Poor me. Okay, see you in a moment. Right, so every roundabout has been set now, and I encountered a kind of weird stone here, which was like, I don't know, it was acting kind of weird. I don't know why. It did not want it to move. I selected it. I cannot even bulldoze it for some reason. It's like very, very odd. Maybe now? Okay, let's get rid of it because I don't like it. I don't like stones that don't want to be moved. Okay, so all the roundabouts have been set now to 50. And the reason for that is pretty simple, because you don't want roundabouts where people drive too fast, because then other traffic cannot go to them. Yeah, so let's start by putting down some oil extractors to begin with. Now the thing is, how are we going to do it? Are we going to say like, okay, we're putting the oil extractors all around here and put like all the silos over here in the middle, and the extractors, the factories over here and the warehouses over here? Or are we putting the extractors and the oil silos closely to each other? I think, the best way is to put the extractors here, then the silos here, and then the factories here. Yeah, I think that works out best. Now let's start out small, because you can easily go way too far with these things. Now let's get these. These have like 8 trucks. How many trucks have these? Also 8 trucks, but they produce more. But they also cost more, 40 a week, and these are like 24 per week. So these are relatively cheaper to use. So let's take these and say like, now let's get a better view, like that. Let's say like, okay, we put one over there, we put one over there, and we put one over there. So that's 3, and let me see. Actually, I wanted to have one over here as well, but well, we still can put one in between here. I mean, that does not hurt. In the future, we can add more. Now, let me see. We have a lot of roundabouts, so I'm thinking about placing a few of them here as well. So the storage facilities, now we have to think a little bit. We also need room for barracks, very important. Now the storage facilities, those are these. They can hold up 600,000, and these small ones can hold up 300,000. The thing is, if you take the small ones, those are these, or you take the big ones, which are these. Now what happens if you use the big ones? Yeah, you get a pile up of trucks at just one building, which is actually not such a good idea. So it's better to actually use the smaller ones. And besides, they are also cheaper. These are 64 per week and these are only 16 per week. Only these have twice the amount of trucks. But if I take 2 of these, then I have the same amount of trucks. Hey, that makes sense. Okay, so let's put like 2 of these guys over here. So how can I place these in the middle? I think just guesswork. Like this and like this. So how much space in between do we have? Can I see that? No, not like this. Oh no, we have this view again. I hate that. Why this green hue anyway? So let's see, how many can I fit here? 1 and 4 blocks. And here, 1 and 4 blocks. Okay, that's exactly in the middle. Okay, I like it. So that means like, okay, 1 and 4 blocks. It means like putting it here. Oh man, I always do this, you know, anarchy stuff. Get over there, come on. Thank you. Where were we? Okay, here. Okay, so 4 blocks of these, and then to there, and to there. Now you can barely see anything like this, right? Yeah, now you can see something, but somebody has to create a mod that eliminates all this green hue because it's so annoying. Okay, 4 blocks and a building. That means like there and there. Yes, and also here. 4 blocks and an anti-building, and then to there and also to there. And this seems a little bit longer. So is this let me see. I think this distance is a little bit longer. I think. I don't know why. Maybe during building I created. Let me see. This is 42U, and this is like 38. Ah, that's a difference of 4. Okay. Wow, it's just a small amount. I mean, that means like distance of 4, so we shiftify these by 2. No problem, no problem. Right, we have now the storage facilities, and they can fill up now. We can see now these guys driving around. Okay, that's nice. Now, then maybe more silos will be put here as well. And then the factories will be placed. We have 2 kinds of factories. One for plastic and one for plastic, and what was the other one? Plastic and, oh yeah, petroleum. Yeah. Okay. Do we take the big one or the smaller ones? Let me see. The Napa cracker, plastic, and this thing is also doing plastic. So this one is producing 4,000 a week, and this one is creating, let me guess, 8,000 per week, and this has like 5 trucks, and this costs 160, and this one costs 240. You know, I want to say, like, I rather prefer the smaller ones, because the smaller ones, I don't know, they take they spread the traffic better around. So I'm going to make use of that. So those are there. Okay, so let's say these are the petroleum plants, and these ones are for the plastics. No, these are petroleum. These are creating plastics. Okay, so plastics will be created around here. Yeah, this is the plastic area. And let's keep them nicely apart. So let's say a distance of 6 from here. And then another 6 from this side. And then one exactly in the, no, not exactly in the middle. Yeah, those are already 2. Okay. Let me see, 6 from here and also 6 from there. Yeah. I'm thinking, you know, if these guys are driving by from this side, then loading takes place from... Depends. If they drive from, let's say they pick up the oil from here and they drive through here, the loading will go from that way. You know what, I don't care. You know, I'm not going to bother. So we have like 4 of these now. So let them be, and we will have... okay, we need to add... Right. Well, I only need to... Yeah, I need to add a little bit more roads on this side, because we have more space here. Okay, guys, so give me a moment, and I will fix this problem, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I made now the shape a little bit more symmetrical, and to make sure that everything works fine. Let's see, we have like an oil extractor here, one there, one there, one there, so we need one there and there. So let's check out if our oil will stretch that far by looking in the resources, and yes, they do. Okay, so we will say, where are we? We are here with these, and say like, okay, put one in the middle there, and one in the middle around here. Yes. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we still need 2 more around here. I do see that this distance is a little bit smaller, but hey ho, hey ho. Who cares? I mean, it's not science work, you know. It does not need to be ultra precise. Although it would be nice if this would be, yeah, in the center. How to determine that? I don't know. Guesswork, I guess. So there and there. Is that in the middle? It would seem not. I think this one has to shiftify over 1, and this one also 1. So okay, how many blocks do we count here? I'm counting 1 building and 2 blocks, and here it's like 1 building and 2 blocks. Okay, that will do nicely. So we have like now the storage capacity, we have the extractors here we have the storage capacity. Here we have like 4 petrochemical plants. They are doing their jobs. And on this side I want like here and here the other ones for the plastics. Yeah. Okay, so plastics. Let me see, which building do we require for that? That would be then this one we are using for the plastics. And this one we will be using for the petroleum. Right. This one is producing 4,000 and this one is producing 4,000. this is not the same building, right? Okay, that's okay. So they have to be put over here. So I would say like, okay, 6 distance from, this is a small building, so let's make it 8. 8 from that roundabout. This is like 6, 1, 2. Yeah. Here we do the same. Although no, here we do just 6. That's enough. So that is 1. And what do I miss a roundabout here or something? Let me. Oh yeah, here it's the same. It's exactly the same. Yeah. So these guys are now here. That's great. So they will get also supplied by these guys. And what we now need is warehouses for these guys and for these guys. And the warehouses will be, well, we will put them just here. Also warehouses, it's the same story. Warehouses, okay. We take medium warehouses. Or do we take these smaller ones? No, I think the mediums will do in this case. So we will. So we have like the factories, and yeah, that will do nicely. So how will we do it? Will we put them here or there? I'm thinking, shall we? Yeah, two per line, but let me see. I wanted to keep this line for more storage, this line for maybe more factories, and then the lower line for the storage. I think that's a good idea. So let's put this on 6 distance and also this on 6 distance, and this one we can just put in one line, yeah, and also this one put in one line. Is it in one line? Yeah, it's in one line. We will do the same here. Okay, so here we also take a 6 distance and a 6 distance, yep, and this is in line. And is this one in line? Yeah, it's in line. That's great. Okay, so this stuff is producing petroleum, so we say here petroleum, where are you? Petroleum, yeah. And always keep these things unbalanced. Balanced works usually best. Petroleum, because if you put them on fill, then they will really fill up to the brink, and then the warehouse goes first, and then the actual unique factory that requires the stuff has to wait until this thing has really filled up, and that's like completely nonsense. So okay, this will be plastic, this will be plastics, thank you, and this one will be plastics. Yeah, that's nice. And this one will be plastics. So that is basically what we have now, guys. It's like an ore industry. And what is this? Heating availability. Oh, heating availability. Well, okay, for this time. Heating, geothermal plant. You know what? They are allowed to be here in the oil area. Aside from that, we still need heating over here as well. So yeah, that's basically it, I suppose. So let's see what this does with the traffic in general. I suppose this roundabout might be, it's a central roundabout. In the middle, you can see it's already a little bit busier than normal, but it's okay, no problem. It's just a start, and oh, look at these, And these warehouses, eventually, I will make more roads to this area as well. So they will be outputting towards this unique factories area, which will be over here. Yeah, as you saw in the time lapse, I had been nicking some ground around here because I just could not make it over here, but these ships do not seem to be bothered by it. I think that I will put a harbor on this side and one on that side. Yeah, for an inner train option maybe? Or not, I'm not sure about it. Let me see, it's a big area. For example, to make a train terminal over here that brings the, just the stuff from these guys, from the warehouses to this area. Or we can make 2 of them, why not? Yeah. And then make a loop. Oh, Snowy, you are a genius. Okay guys, what do you think about this lovely looking oil industry? I have no idea. Is there already stuff? Oh, there's already plastic here, there's already plastic there, and here not that much. How about this? It's doing pretty well actually. I'm not complaining. So, in the next episode, because this episode has taken a lot of time, I will leave this flooding be. In the meantime, in between episodes 44 and 45, I will do some little bit of finagling, with traffic and maybe some landscaping stuff that will help things out. And I also will think about how I'm going to shape this area further in regards to how many oil extractors I can put here, how many silos I can put here. I also will put like the worker barracks. I mean, the worker barracks, that's just easy, just plunk them and it's done. And then in episode 45 it's all about this area, which will be the main central area of all these unique buildings that I have, and it will be pretty interesting because every unique building has its own needed stuff. So the question is, will we make like a collection of warehouses where we collect all the stuff, everything, or will we just place a unique building and we will put like all the corresponding warehouses at it? In that last case, it would mean like that, for example, if you have like a car factory, you have like, I don't know what kind of factories there are, but then say like you have 3 factories that need all like metal, and then you have like 3 metal storages and warehouses. That would be a little bit OTT. So I might be, thinking about making a separate area for all these warehouses on some area. I don't know where yet. I'm going to think about it. And then, this space will be for this space, and maybe this space for the unique factories, and maybe this space for those warehouses. But I have to see, because I also have to think about how I'm going to implement all these train routes to there. And and also have to make this central train route in between here. And we will see that in episode 45. So guys, I hope that you liked this episode. It was a very interesting episode, a very long episode with a few very long time lapses. And it really is something. It's a very big oil industry actually. And I hope to see you soon in part 45. Okay guys, thank you for watching. If you like the channel, please subscribe and do a thumbs up if you liked the episode. And I will see you. Okay, see you. Bye bye.